Alrighty guys, we got the ramps in the truck because we are picking up a 6-speed manual transmission mower that we are going to convert into a racing mower. So that's enough talking, let's get in the truck. Alrighty guys, we finally made it back home, and this is the tractor, Craftsman LT 2000. It's 2003, and this is the one model I've always wanted. It's got 6-speed, and it's 17.5 horsepower motor. These are one of the most reliable, and we're making a race mower, finally. So we're gonna do the pulley thing and everything, but before we do that, we're gonna take off this deck. I'm pretty sure it's just a couple of pins, and yeah, so let's take off this deck. Alright, we're gonna start off this one pin, the pin that starts it all to this build. Okay. Next pin is over here. Alright, we got the front part of the deck down. Now all we gotta do is take the back, and it seems like it's just this clip and that little bolt over there and that last clip, and then this deck should be out. Alright, a few minutes later, we got this deck off. It's a 42-inch deck. I'm going to sell it on Marketplace for someone who needs it. I do not need it for what I'm doing, but let me know in the comments what you think it's worth. So I have a couple of zip ties I'm going to need to use, because as you can see, this thing for the deck is dangling around, and we don't really need that. So I'm going to try to look here what really would be best for this thing. And the brakes are not good. They don't even work. Sadly, the brakes don't even work. So I'm gonna have to do something about those brakes. But if I could just kind of wrap it around somewhere, or put it somewhere, maybe just even cut it. Probably end up cutting it, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna use this ever again. It's only hooked up to this, so. Alright, I took the deck off. I will say the deck is super heavy, so I just want to try it out without the deck first. But as you can see, I just cut it, and there's pretty much nothing dangling anymore. So we're going to see. So this is with the brakes on, by the way. It just rolls, and the brakes are on. So definitely have to do something about that. But let's see how much more of a difference it is with the deck off. This thing is super, super, super jumpy. It's got a really big pulley in the back. What we're going to try to accomplish today is getting a super, super, super small pulley in the rear, so we go super, super fast, and get a foot throttle, so that's more easier to control. Anyways, this thing just starts up like a charm. Starts up like a charm. Reverse. Oh yeah, it's more jumpy, even more, wow. Alright. First, this, oh yeah. Let in on it. Yeah, alright, we're good. And that's braking, which I don't enjoy, but 6. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not full throttle. Actually, that was full throttle. That's full throttle. I mean, it's not bad, but I think that second. Oh. She wants to pop a wheelie. Brake. I will say it's definitely more torqueier, and that deck was super heavy. You're gonna sell it on Marketplace, but definitely it needs an oil change. The guy didn't do any oil change to it, but I think what I'm going to do next is see what our pulley situation is. And the pulley is in the rear over here. We got 1, 2, and another 2. And then this should come off. So let's do it. Alright, I'm just going to start loosening these just to see what our pulley situation is. Alright. Let's see what our pulley situation is going to be here. Alright. Take off this clip. And this thing should come off. This thing is dirty. Definitely gonna clean that off, jeez. We have a 9-inch pulley on the rear, and we're going to be switching it out for a 2.5-inch pulley, the smallest one I could find, and hopefully find a belt that'll fit so we could actually drive this thing and rip it around. So let's head to the store. Alright, so we had a 9-inch pulley, and now we have a 1 3/4 inch pulley on the rear. And I got this new belt. I really hope it fits. So let's put it on. Well, I'm rocking with an old belt that is really, really loose. But this, the new one I got immediately snapped when I started driving it. So I have the clutch adjusted as far back as I can to get this belt as tight as it could possibly be. I don't know how much farther it could go, but let's take this thing for a ride, man. Let's see how fast it's gonna be with a slippery belt. Oh boy. Alrighty guys, now as you saw in that clip, we were driving it and the belt was way too loose. And Tractor Supply does not have another belt, so I'm going to have to wait online for a new belt. So this is going to be in the next video. We're going to get this thing race ready in the next video. So I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe.